A very good afternoon to you too, uMsinga, and to the viewers back at home. Well, I'm coming from uMsinga here in KwaZulu-Natal. It's about 3 hours away from Durban. And as you can see on your screens, it's business as usual. I'm just going to ask Ntando to walk with me and show you what exactly is happening inside the town. There are several hawkers still on the roads, selling goods, selling vegetables. You know, when we got here in uMsinga, these ladies over here were selling cabbages and also cooking food on their grillers. Subsequently started packing their stuff away, which means that they actually know they should be adhering to the rules, adhering to President Cyril Ramaphosa's plea for all of those people to stay at home, to practice social distancing and not to sell things on the side of the roads. But just speaking to a couple of the people, they're saying they have to make a living, they have to come and sell their goods. This is an area that is predominantly reliant on agriculture, and these hawkers here based on the side of the road have to come and sell their goods. We're just going to go further up. As you can see on your screen, there's also a very long line of people quite close to one another, and they are trying to get inside one grocery store in uMsinga. What is also more disturbing about all of this is that we've seen several police officers walking up and down, and it's baffling to me, and I suppose to my colleagues as well, as to why these people are still allowed to sell their goods on the street. Some of them have started packing their things away frantically, and I suppose they know that what they're doing is not right. But many of them are still going ahead. It's business as usual, and really just saying that they have to make a living. This is all they have. This is how they get their income. And unfortunately, the coronavirus can't take away their livelihoods. They still need to come out here and sell some of their goods on the streets. And I think that's what a lot of people here are doing. I'm just looking at the ladies, Sherman. They're really frantically scrambling and trying to get their stuff off the streets. Police officers have also just started asking them to leave now, which is quite ironic because they have been walking up and down and allowing this behavior to continue. Ntando can just turn around and show you that the police have just arrived now, and some of those hawkers are packing their stuff away. For the better part of the morning, we've been here in uMsinga, and we've seen the ladies selling their goods, spoken to them as well. Many of them saying that, they don't have an income. This is the only way they make money. And unfortunately, they have to come to town and sell their potatoes, sell their vegetables to those who need and to those who are purchasing. But it's also with regards to those consumers, the people standing in these long lines are also saying that they're reliant on these hawkers who come to town to sell their goods. I must make mention of the fact, uMsinga, that some of the people here in town are adhering to the rules. They are wearing gloves, they are wearing masks, but still not practicing social distancing. And unfortunately, because the town is so small, there's only a few grocery stores that they can actually go to and purchase food. uMsinga, I've lost comms with you back in Auckland Park, so I'm going to be handing over to you right now. But this was just to show what's happening in uMsinga. It's business as usual. People are still out in their numbers on the street, and we've also seen several of those hawkers still selling their goods to the general public. It's back to you in studio.
Jayed-Leigh Paulse giving us an update in Durban there. One of the issues that's been raised around informal traders is the lack of government support, and the fact that when a lot of people are selling food but not in a formalized way, they should be allowed to trade in the same way that shops do. So let's have this discussion.